What's up, y'all? Welcome to this week's vlog. I'm going to Honeybird. There's one in Plano, there's one in Flower Mound. People be saying, oh, it's all at UFW. Yeah, say that when you're driving without tolls. But I'm finally close enough to one, so I'm gonna head there. I got a blueberry cronut and then a cream brulee donut. Said it was gonna be ready in 20 minutes. I'm 11 minutes away, so I was like, cool. Got a text right after saying it was ready. I said, wow. Well, that's where we're gonna head. If you like me, like and subscribe. If you think I'm lame, that's okay. You don't gotta like and subscribe, but thank you for the view. Next clip, bookie bookie. I'm sorry, I'm not angry with y'all. I can't see. 99% of the time without my glasses, I can't see. And so if you ever see me doing this, even with my glasses on and I'm driving or I'm in the sun, I'm not angry. I can't see. Good morning. Buenos dias. ¿Cómo está? ¿Cómo está? Peep the shirt. Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? In the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered especially heinous. In New York City, these dedicated detectives who investigate these these are your stories. Dun dun. I promise you, I'm gonna relearn it. I've been watching regular Law and Order, so I haven't been able to brush up on my skills. But y'all, remember I told y'all that whole debacle with my package not being found and all that stuff, and I had to order it 3 times? Well, one of them was found, but the one that he ordered for me in gray is still lost. And then he ordered another one for me in black to where he stays. So it's gonna be a whole thing. But we're just gonna be twins. So I was using this as a sleep shirt, but I'm gonna let Aunt have this one because the second one I ordered, I got it in a medium and not a large. So I'm gonna let him have this one, and then I'm gonna wear the medium. And he was like, no, it's okay, you could just have 2. And I'm like, well, what am I gonna do with 2? Like, I just feel like that's not, you know. So anyways, this is what we're gonna be wearing for Christmas because we want to get matching pajamas. But yeah, by the time we're seeing this, Christmas is already passed. But we want to get matching pajamas, and I'm like, well, you know, we could just do this shirt and like some type of Christmas shorts, even though it's not gonna match. Anyways, okay. Real spill, y'all. I have not been feeling good this week. Really, just these past couple weeks, I've been feeling the D word. Depressed. Yeah, and I hate when I have to say that because that feels like such a no-no word. It's like shh, don't tell anybody you're feeling that. You're a Christian, and when you feel certain things that might not seem like cookie cutter Christian or cookie cutter Christian aesthetic, just meaning not perfect Christianity, when you start diving into like, man, I feel upset at God, I feel angry at his actions, and not because you think you're better than him, but because a real life situation is happening and you're lamenting and you're grieving. But this is the key part, you're still actively seeking God's truth in the midst of the situation, but you're just going through stuff. That starts to scare Christians. It really does. It starts to scare Christians, and they start to think that could be you like renouncing the gospel, or it could be you like saying that you're never going to come to Christ again, which for some people that might be their mindset. But that is not mine when I'm going through things. I need time to heal, to cry, to lament, to say, God, I don't understand why you did that. I don't. And to be like, God, well, if it was me, I would have did it this way. And of course, I come to my senses later. But saying all that to say, I have felt depressed, these past couple weeks. And I do think that I'm going to start to feel better. I know that there is a surprise that Aunt has for me. And I already kind of know what it is. I just don't know when he's going to give it to me. So I ate that up. It needs to be in an event. Anyway, so I'm excited for that. And he'll give it to me next week or the week after. Sorry. Yeah. No, next week. It's going to be next week. I don't know why it's like a shoot. Should I ask y'all? Like, why am I pondering that? Anyways, okay. what am I doing as I'm filling these? Still spending time with God, but I'm being honest, I try to at least get out once a day since I'm out of school, and still just try to make sure that I'm editing, keeping up with hobbies, reading. I have been reading, which I love. I'm so glad I'm getting back into reading. And so I know that this season won't last long, and I am being open and honest. I first kind of told Aunt, and I'll go into more detail if I need help. I've been dealing with depression off and on since I think I got diagnosed when I was 12 or 13, but I was dealing with it before then, clearly, if I had to get diagnosed. And so I know certain things to help me so that I don't get to a state where people need to start worrying about me, but I just don't feel the best. I'm not getting a lot of sunlight. I'm not seeing my man all the time. I'm not seeing my friends, like my best friends. So it makes me feel a little sad. But I was able to see my sister this past week. I was able to see Ruth and her family. And prayerfully, I'll be able to see Rebecca soon, and she'll be able to meet Aunt for the first time. My sister did meet Aunt for the first time. He got her some colorful flowers. They were cute. He actually picked out some cute ones. And some Reese's. My sister loves Reese's peanut butter cups. And we went to Chili's. It just... I love spending time with my family. It just hurts because there's a lot of divide in my family, and with my cousins and siblings all being younger than me, out of respect, a lot of times they just have to do what the adults say, and it hurts because a lot of times that means not going where I am, or just, you know, certain things like that, and that sucks. That sucks. And so I have community at church, and I have a community group, but we also haven't been meeting as much, so that makes me a little sad too. But I just yeah, I don't think community can outplace your siblings and cousins. So yeah, okay, I've been yapping for long enough. See y'all in the next clip. It has been 5 weeks, y'all. 5 weeks! So excited. So excited. I haven't been this consistent in years. So that means that I have a new exercise plan. I literally just put in what I want into ChatGPT. I said I have dumbbells. I'm working out at home. Don't feel confident to go to a gym right now. And then on top of that, number 2, I also don't have the money to go to a gym right now. So working with what I have, and y'all can see, then I have some props for these next 5 weeks. I put in that I don't like ab exercises where I have to lay down because my acid reflux starts to show, and that makes me very uncomfortable. Also didn't realize that y'all could see me in the corner. Okay. But I put all these in. And I also asked it to put it in the chart with the warm up and the cool down as well. Day 2, 3, 4, and then I want sprint interval training thrown in as well. I'm gonna get to pick my own rest days this go around versus the last couple times. It told me what days I needed to rest, so this will be fun. But all right, we're gonna start with this. It says it's gonna be anywhere from 35 to 45 minutes total, but we'll see. And I'll start with the cool down. Warm up.
Even before operating her own business, she was worth several $1 million. In April of 2020, Jay just happened to move into a password was required to gain access to it on Tom home from the hospital. Jay picked up Tom from the hospital on December 31, 2020.
Y'all. And I can't even show y'all because of how fast it skedaddled. I'm in my car. I had to let it heat up for a cool 5 to 10 minutes before I go, because I'm gonna get my car cleaned out. I'm gonna do the little thing. That's the one thing I'm gonna do today, get out, get some sunlight. I'm looking across the street, I'm like, that looked like a mouse. And I'm going back, I said, that is a mouse at our apartment complex. As soon as I get the camera out and turn it around, it says zoom. You're bringing your friends and y'all are living rent free. Morning, y'all, rise and shine. It is December 9th, 10:04 a.m. I have some eggs with some spinach, and then I made some pancakes I saw off Pinterest. It's banana, baking powder. I put a little bit of pumpkin pie spice in. What else? A little bit of flour because it was really runny, oats, and then some almond milk. And here they are. Oh, I blended it up. It didn't call for it to blend it up, but I blended it up, and this is how it's gonna look. A little nervous. I'm a little nervous, but I hope it's good. Okay, good morning, y'all. It is, I was gonna say September. Girl, where are you at? Breathe. Getting a cramp. I'm telling y'all, these cramps be feeling like contractions. And people be like, Array, you've never had a kid, you don't know what a contraction is, what it feels like. When I do have kids, I will be spinning the block back to let y'all know that they were indeed very similar, so that people could start taking endometriosis seriously. Anyways, with that being said, I have been eating terribly these past couple of weeks, and I have realized in these past couple months that my cycle directly correlates with what I eat. If I'm eating a lot of fatty foods, highly processed things, my periods are disgustingly painful. If I'm eating a lot of dairy, it's the same thing. And unfortunately, I have not been taking myself serious. And I was like, oh, like, well, my body should be better now. Like, you know, I've been feeling I didn't mean to take out that much. I've been feeling better these past couple months. Long story short, short story long, I have not had a period this bad in months. And so yesterday, y'all, I've been craving crumble cookies so bad. And so I was like, I've been letting Aunt know for the past like couple of days, I really want crumble cookie. Can you please give me crumble cookie? And he was like, wait, is this gonna be helping you or hurting you? And I was like, well, I'm already having a bad period. The damage is already done. And he was like, I love you enough to tell you no. He said, I'll get you crumble cookie when you feel better, but you don't feel better, so I'm not gonna get it for you. And I knew he was doing the loving thing. It just hurt me so bad. So instead, he was like, I'll get you some healthy food to eat. So I'm gonna cook those tacos again that I had, I think in last week's vlog. I'm gonna have like beans and spinach and onions and some dairy-free cheese. And then I'm gonna have some oranges with it. And then for like a sweet treat, I'm gonna have like little pecan bites or little like, I don't know how to explain it, but I'll have dates, peanut butter, pecans, sea salt, vanilla, pumpkin pie spice, and like dark chocolate. And that is what I'll be snacking on instead of crumble cookies that have God knows how many grams of sugar and like 700 calories per each cookie. I was able to work out this morning. I don't feel the best, but I feel a little bit better. These diapers, I'm telling y'all, came in clutch. No leaking. And I was even getting up throughout the night. I was so scared, and I was checking the bed because I didn't sleep with like any other bottoms besides the underwear. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, I'm so scared. But I was like, what do I have to lose? I've been having a period for 9 years now. What do I have to lose? For real, what do I have to lose? It'll be 9 years next month because I started in January. It was like right after MLK Day. It was weird because me and my best friend in middle school started like a couple days after each other. She was gone that Friday in middle school, and at the time, like, we either didn't have phones or our phones got taken away because we were grounded. And she was gone, and I was like, what happened to my best friend? And then the Monday I was gone, and they were like, wait, what happened? We both started. Anyways, that's crazy. But saying that to say, I'm gonna be eating better things today. Target is just a pickup order. I'll just go through Drive Up, and then Trader Joe's I'll have to go inside to get the stuff because I really was still gonna tell myself to get the crumble cookie anyways, but I'm gonna do healthier things. We're going back to being healthy. That's so important. I said I wanted to bring that into my 20s, and I was not joking. I'm taking photos later this month, and I want to wear a dress, but the dress is short sleeve. It's a long maxi dress, but it's short sleeve, and I'm like, dang, should I just like accessorize it really cutely, like accessorize here with a little head muffle thing, and then just do like some white gloves with the dress, because I'll have on stockings and heels. I don't know what to do. But I feel so much better. These past couple days, I could not vlog. I was like, I'm not doing it. I barely made it through work yesterday, y'all. Please clean up your diet. And at least, like, for me, the cravings are so bad when my period is starting to come because I had PMS for like 9 days before I even start my period. Half the month gone off a period related thing. Anyway, so cravings get so bad. And it's like, Araya, at least the week before, stop eating crazy stuff. At least the week before. But I don't even want to have to time it a week out because I don't always know when my periods can start. Anyways, just let me get dressed, shower, all that stuff. Got a big surprise coming this month. No, I'm not pregnant. I realize I should not say things like that. Because with our day and age today, that's the first thing somebody's gonna, are you pregnant? That would be impossible. So, no. Alright. Catch y'all on the flip side, boy. That right there is the type of stuff I don't like to see. Like, at all. At all. At all. Got all the goods, though. For the tacos. And the date stuff that I'm going to be making. Courtesy to Aunts. All right, let's go. In the oven. Easier on myself. Done. Perfect. These are how they're looking right now. They kind of remind me of like Buckeyes, but hope they're good. And then I'll sprinkle with some sea salt when I'm done. It is 31 degrees outside. It's Sunday morning. I am not going in person to church. I'm going to watch online church today. I've been doing that for the past couple weeks and I'm not too satisfied with that. So I will be going in person next week. But I'm gonna run today. It was a crazy week with my cycle. I'm gonna have some creatine. I've literally just been scooping it back in my mouth and then just drinking it, which I need to go get some. Because shaking it up in here, it caused too much mold. And that's why I ended up getting strep. I bought this also because I want to start a savings thing. This is my workout glass, and I've been consistent for going on 6 weeks of working out now, just at home. I also bought some adjustable weights and so much like nail stuff, face stuff, everything that you could want as someone who's trying to be sustainable, but also trying to get into skincare at an affordable price and nothing that's gonna make me break the bank if I have to re-up every month. I'm getting into that, which I'll show in the next vlog, but I'm gonna do a similar thing for savings. When I can tangibly see and like write down like this is how much I'm putting in, or this is the day that I worked out, it helps me so much. And so maybe if you have ADHD, that could be something that helps you. I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. That's what I'm gonna do. I bought Aunt a couple gifts. Well, not a couple. I bought him one, and then I'm gonna buy him, hold up, is it muted because I'm on FaceTime with him? I'm gonna buy us some hockey tickets because we've never been to a hockey game before, and I feel like that's cool. I also am buying him some jewelry, some very important jewelry. And then I am gonna get him a 20-pound weighted vest. He specifically asked for that. He also asked for some cargo pants, so at some point I'll take him shopping. He's gonna come here tomorrow to change my oil and stuff, and so I want to make sure he's taken care of. He also loves burritos. Like, Aunt doesn't ask me for much at all, so I'm gonna get him a breakfast burrito too. He also asked for a smartwatch, and so I'm debating, like, should I get him the smartwatch as well for Christmas, or should I just wait till his birthday? Because his birthday is less than a month after Christmas, and so I'm like, what to do. But anyways, I'm gonna warm up so that I can go on this run. It's giving me different things here on ChatGPT of, oh, you know, I did put a couple things on here. Anyways, had to make sure my history is good. It's not nothing inappropriate or nothing. It's just some stuff. But okay, phase, core, dynamic mobility, and then specific activation. So let's let's get that started. Thank y'all so much for coming to this week's vlog. I will see y'all next week when I have a haul, and just tune into next week's vlog, okay? If you like it, like, comment, and subscribe. It's really a weekly yap, but nothing new under the sun. I promise you, no one's forcing me to drink that, to eat the creatine dry. I have a pineapple mango flavor. I'm gonna take one of these that I made. It's like chia seeds, peanut butter, chocolate chips, date. Has a lot of carbs, so I'm gonna do that before I run one of these because they're pretty calorie dense with the peanut butter. Yeah, okay. It's super cold, but keep going. I finished. I did not feel properly warmed up. Like that whole time, even when I was running, I felt like my legs were super cold. It wasn't good. And I went on like the smallest little curve on the concrete, and I was ending off my sprint and put all my weight down, and so my right ankle, like on the outside, it does hurt a little bit. So I'm gonna keep making sure that I do like ankle workouts and things like that, and I'm not going to be sprinting again for at least another week, so it should be fine. But it was a cool little session, not my favorite just because of how cold it is, and so I didn't feel like I was at my best, but still got up and moved nonetheless, which I am thankful for. Okay. I closed out the vlog earlier. Y'all won't be able to see it because I'm gonna clip it out, but this is me actually closing out the vlog. Actually, I'm gonna keep it in because I explained to y'all what y'all would be seeing in next week's vlog. I gave y'all a little trailer. It's not a trailer, it's a verbal trailer. How about that? But